Welcome to the EVV punch system from Promise Home Care. This is an introduction video about how to make the first steps on the app. Log in. Your office coordinator will supply you with the username and password to log into the app. If you have iOS, open Safari. In the address bar, type gosive.com/EVVS and press enter. And enter your credentials and click Login. If the browser asks you to save the password, click OK for easier logon in the future. For Android users, open Google Chrome. This is the default browser for major Android devices. Click on the home screen or where you have all your apps installed. In case you don't find it on your phone, go to the Play Store, search for Google Chrome, and install it. Open it and in the address bar type gosive.com/EVVS. Enter your credentials, touch Login, and save your credentials for easy login in the future. It's important to mention that you only have 8 tries to log in to the app. If you fail 8 times, your account will be locked and you will have to call your office coordinator to unlock the account. Once you can see this screen, we can process the app. Installation. It's important to mention that the app won't work fine if it has the address bar. This address bar indicates that the app isn't installed. Let's start the installation process, and you can progress with the installation after you have logged in. On Android devices, the option should appear on the bottom of the page, like we can see. If it isn't, touch the 3 dots on the top right. Find Add to the home screen. This option could appear on How to install EVV2. Touch it, confirm your action, and the app will appear on all your home screens, or where you have all the other icons installed. Sometimes Android takes a little bit to show the icon, just wait. For iOS devices, on Safari, on the bottom menu touch the square with the up arrow icon. Scroll down until you can find Add to home screen. Touch it, confirm your action, and the promise icon should appear on your phone screen. Once you're logged in, you will see this very simple and friendly interface. We have 5 basic pages for navigation, and we have the cards to represent each job. In the Today section, this is like the home screen of the app. Here, the jobs that you have to perform on the current day will appear. This screen will change every day according to the jobs you have to perform each day. The Week section shows all the jobs that you've been assigned for the current week, except the jobs that we have assigned for the actual day. Those jobs will appear in the Today section. This is kind of a general view for each week. The History section shows all the jobs previous to the current week, all the jobs that we have worked on previously in the actual week. The Future section shows jobs for the next week. The Pending section, for the moment, we can ignore. We have other elements on our interface that are good to understand. This cloud on the top right indicates our connection status. The cloud indicates that we have internet access, and the green circle indicates that the real-time communication between your phone and the office coordinator server is active. If you lose connection, the cloud icon will change and the circle will turn red. In case you have the internet but your real-time connection has been lost, just the circle will change to red. In case you face any kind of error on the application, you can press the cloud and the app will be restarted. This is a very practical tool when you're under a poor internet connection. Cards. Each job or clock is represented by a card. This has a brief description of the job and the status area. The card counts with an action button on the right side. If we touch it, we can see the options based on the status of the card. For example, let's choose to see details to view details about the job. This container shows all the details about the job selected. The Details tab shows patient information, date and time details about the job. The Services tab shows the details of the services performed. In this case, it is empty because we haven't worked yet. Task tab shows the activities or tasks that we have been assigned to perform in this job. Punch in. Once the right date and time has arrived, the card will take this green color to indicate that it's a good moment to start to work. Just touch Punch In to start. The first time your phone will ask about granting location access, just touch the Allow option. Here, you will see basic information such as the patient's name and duration of the service. The map will show the location where you are. We have the service performed on. This is the place where you are with the patient. Let's say that you meet with the patient or the doctor. In that case, choose Community. In the case where you start to work on the patient's home, just choose Home. Touch Punch In again to confirm your entry. This screen indicates that you have started to work successfully. In progress. Once you have tapped the Punch In, the card will change to blue. This indicates that you are in progress status. In other words, you are actively working. Here, we have two important aspects to pay attention to: the tasks and the time. On the right side, we have the time counter. This number indicates the remaining time on the job. The percent amount indicates the amount of time that you have completed. On the left side, we have the task counter. The tasks are activities that you should perform when you're working with this patient. The number indicates the number of tasks that you have been assigned. To edit tasks, just touch the task button. Here, we have two kinds of tasks. The required tasks, those are very important activities that you should complete during the visit. The no required are not mandatory tasks. Every time that we add a task, the counter will be incremented. In this case, we have completed 2 out of 4 tasks, which means that 50% of the tasks are completed. It is important to mention that only the required tasks are counted. The not required tasks are not counted. Punch Out. Once all your tasks and time have been completed, the Punch Out button will be marked as active. Touch the Punch Out to start your exit. Here, we can see 2 indicators for time and task, in this case are green. That indicates that all is fine. Touch the Next button. On the Signature section, touch the Signature area to make the signature. A container will appear, and here you can start the signature process. Touch Done when you finish with the signature, or Clean for restarting the process. The patient or guardian has to sign, as well as the aide. Make sure that you have the correct signature. The system will read as an error if the signature is short. Touch the Next button. On the last page, indicate the Home or Community option like we did on the beginning. Check the checkbox to confirm that you understand all the information here is correct. Touch Submit for it to finish. A confirmation screen will be displayed, indicating that everything is okay. We also have a confirmation number. This number is the receipt for your job. Keep this number in your record in case that you face payment issues in the future. Submitting. The job status has been passed to Submitted. This indicates that this job is waiting for Office Coordinator approval. If you want to see the details for the job done, touch the Action button, view Details, and go to Services. Here you will see all the details of the job performed, start and end time, tasks completed, signatures, and the location pings. The blue one is where you started, and the red one is where you ended. Once the Office Coordinator has reviewed the job, if everything is good, the status will be changed to Approved. The office is ready to process the payment related to this job. No next action is required for this job.